Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the latest paper of February-March 2024 related to the paper 1 Maths 9709. Now this one is the first question. Find the exact value of this term. So how we can solve? We need to follow the basics. That 3 infinity 2 into x power minus 2 dx. We can write this one just like the way we have the way I have write over here. Now then this will be, if we integrate it further, so this will be x power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1, 3 to infinity. Now this will be 2 into x power minus 1 whole divided by minus 1, 3 infinity. Now we have to put the limits, upper limit minus lower limit, but this will become minus 1, and if we put the limits, let me change it in this way, that 1 over x power 1. Now upper limit minus lower limit, so this will be 2 into, not 2 here, this will be minus 2 into upper limit is infinity and lower limit is 3. Now finally we will get minus 2. Now we know that anything divided by 0 is infinity. So that is why 0, anything divided by infinity is equals to 0, and anything divided by 0 is equals to infinity. So 0 minus 1 over 3, and if we simplify it further, so this will be 1 over minus 1 over 3. Finally the answer will be 2 over 3. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 2. The diagram shows the part of a curve with equation this, where k is a positive constant and x is measured in radians. The curve has a minimum point at A. Now we can solve it using the concept of differentiation, as well as we can use the graph, the basic graph. Now here we can see that y is equals to k times sine of 1 by 2x. First of all, we know that if the equation is y is equals to sine of x, the actual graph is just like this. This point is 180, and then this point is 270. This is the graph of y is equal, this point is 180, and the minimum point A will be at 270, and the maximum point will be 1 and minus 1. This is the normal graph for y is equals to sine of x. Now for this case, we can clearly see that this 1 by 2x shows that there is a horizontal stretch. So horizontal stretch of 2. Let me write it over here. Horizontal stretch of 2, and stretch factor is 2, which means that we have to multiply it with 2 to stretch it further. For example, the point at 270 will shift to the will be shifted at 540. So the graph for y is equals to k times sine of 1 by 2 x will be just like this one, that this point will be at 540. Let me check it, this one, that 270 multiply by 540. 540. Not 540, 270 multiply by 2 because the stretch factor is 2. It's 540. Now 540 is equals to 3 pi. So shift 3 pi. Let me change the calculator into the radian mode. So shift 3 3 shift pi. So we know that basically this one is 3 multiplied by 180 will be equals to 540. So it means that this point will be at 540. So we need to find the corresponding value. So we know that this is basically equals to 3 pi. Now x coordinate is 3 pi and we need to find out the corresponding y coordinate. We know that this case shows that there is a vertical stretch. Let me write it over here. Vertical stretch and the stretch factor is k, which means we need to multiply this -1 with k. This point is a, so this point will be now equals to minus k. I hope that the concept is clear. So we can conclude that x coordinate will be 3 pi and the y coordinate will be minus k. These will be the coordinates of a. Let's move to the next one, but before this let me write it, the main equation over here, y is equals to k sine of 1 by 2 x. Now here we know a sequence of transformation is applied to the curve in the following order. Okay. Translation of two units in the negative y direction. Now negative y direction means what? Negative y direction means that the translation is there is a that first of all there is a vertical translation. This shows that there is a vertical translation, and as they are saying that it is negative of 2 units in the negative direction, it means the graph is shifting downward. Okay, now which means that this will become f of x minus 2, because in vertical translation we have to add or subtract outside this function, not inside the brackets. We have to add or subtract outside the function. Now the next thing they are saying that reflection in the x-axis. Now reflection in the x-axis means that this will be like this, that the reflection in the x-axis will be a vertical reflection. So vertical reflection means that we need to multiply a negative sign with whole this thing. Let me separate this one. We need to multiply with this thing. So this step shows the translation, vertical translation, and then the graph is of 2 units, let me of -2, and then the graph is this shows the vertical reflection, because we know that the negative sign always shows the the reflection, And if it is outside the bracket, it means that this is vertical reflection. If it is inside the bracket, then this will be a horizontal reflection. Now f of x was minus, find the equation of the new curve and determine the coordinates of the point on the new curve corresponding to point A. Now here we know that this will become negative k sine of 1 by 2x plus 2. This will be the new equation. Now we need to identify the coordinates of point A. Now first of all we have to see this thing, that the x coordinate in the x coordinate is not changing, but the y coordinate is changing. Why the y coordinate is changing? Initially the graph was like this was the graph, this was the graph, and this point is 3 pi. This point was, this is point A, and this point was negative k. Now just imagine that if we want to shift it, first of all, vertical translation of negative 2. Vertical translation of negative 2 means that this point is going downward. So it means that now the graph will start from here. And then we have a vertical reflection. Let me draw the graph over here. This is just shifting downward, negative 2. Now this point is negative k, negative 2. And after the translation, we have a reflection of it. So reflection of it means reflection won't affect the x coordinate. Reflection will affect the y coordinate only. This is the point A, and reflection will affect the y coordinate only. So y coordinate will be, after the reflection, as it is a vertical reflection, so minus k minus 2. So this will become k plus 2. This will be the y coordinate. So the final answer will be, the coordinates of A will be 3 pi and k plus 2. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to question number 3. A curve is such that it is given now the points 1 and 9, 5 and 8 lies on the curve. Find the value of A. Now if we rearrange it, so this will be dy equals to 3 into 4x plus 5 whole power 1 by 2 dx. Now take integral on both sides, so this will be, y will be equals to 3 into 4x plus 5 whole power 1 by 2 plus 1. Let me write it directly, that this will be 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 into 4, because we know that whatever the coefficient we have here with x, we have to write it over here. Now if we simplify it further, so we can cancel out these two. 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. So finally we will have y is equals to 4x plus 5 whole power 3 by 2. Whenever you want to find the equation of the curve from the gradient of the curve, you have to use the c. Now it is given that 1 over 9 and 1 and 9 and 5 and a lies on the curve. It means that we need to put it over here. So first of all, we have to put 1 and 9. So y coordinate is 9 and x coordinate is 1. So 4 into 1 plus 5 whole power 3 by 2 divided by 2 plus c. So this will be 18 is equals to, not 18, this is a mistake. This will be 9 is equals to 9 power 3 by 2 whole divided by 2 plus c. Now we can cancel 9 power. Okay, let me simplify it further. So this will be 9 is equals to 3 square whole power 3 divided by 2 plus c. So this will be 9 is equals to 27 by 2 plus c. So 9 minus 27 by 2 is equals to c. And if we use the calculator, so this will be 18 minus 27 by 2 is equals to c, which means c will be equals to negative 9 by 2. Now the overall equation will become y is equals to 4x plus 5 whole power 3 by 2 divided by 2 minus 9 by 2. Okay, now the next point is that 5 and a. The next coordinate is 5 and a. 5 comma a. Y coordinate is a, x coordinate is 5. So 4 into 5 plus 5 whole power 3 by 2 divided by 2 minus 9 by 2. Now let's use the calculator directly. That this will be bracket 4 5 the 20. So 20 plus 5 25. 25 power 3 by 2 3 by 2 whole divided by 2 minus 9 by 2 9 by 2. The answer will be 58. So a will be equals to 58. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4. Prove that this thing is equals to 2 tan theta. Now, first of all, we can open this one. So sine square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 1. We are taking the left hand side, cos square theta. This one is the left hand side. We have to just open the formula over here. Let me write this one, that we need to open this formula, that a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now further we know that at this step we know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So we can cancel out these two. We can replace sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1 plus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 1 whole divided by cos square theta. Now we can cancel out these two. So this equation will become 2 sine theta cos theta whole divided by cos square theta. Now we can cancel out 1 cos theta with this one. This will be 2 sine theta by cos theta. Now we know that tan theta is equals to sine theta by cos theta. So 2 tan theta. Now we can see that this one is the right hand side and this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next one. Hence solve the equation. Now we know that this whole thing is equals to 2 tan theta. So just replace it. So 2 tan theta, we know that solve means that we need to find out the unknown variable. And here the unknown variable is theta. So 2 tan theta is equals to 5 tan cube theta. Now if we rearrange this one so further, so this will be basically 0 is equals to 5 tan cube theta minus 2 tan theta, and 5 tan cube theta minus 2 tan theta is equals to 0. So tan theta, we can take tan theta as common, so this will be 5 tan square theta minus 2 is equals to 0. Now from here we will have two values. The first one will be tan theta is equals to 0 and the other one will be 5 tan square theta minus 2 is equals to 0, and then tan square theta will be equals to 2 by 5, which means tan theta will be equals to plus minus square root of 2 by 5. Now let's find the values, and the second thing is we need to find out that here the calculator must be in degree because the range is in degree mode. So just converting the calculator into the degree mode. Now tan theta is equals to 0, which means theta is equals to tan inverse of 0. Now tan inverse of 0, let me find the value. Tan inverse of 0 will be equals to 0. So theta here is equals to 0. This will be the first answer. Now what about the other one? Now for the other one, we need to find out the reference angle first. So the reference angle will be tan inverse of shift tan inverse of square root of 2 by 5. 2 by 5. Now the answer will be the answer will be 32.31. 32.31. So which means that from here the angle will be theta will be equals to 32.31. Now we know that this we have to use the cast CAST. Now tan is positive in these two quadrants, so this will be 32.31. This will be 32.31. We will ignore this one because it is out of range. The range is minus 90 to 90. So one answer will be theta is equals to 32.31. This will be the first answer. Now tan is negative as well. Here we can see that tan is negative as well. So negative means that this will be the 32.31 and this will also be and this will also be 32.31. But we will ignore this one because it is out of range. So we will consider this one only. So that is why this will be the final answer, that theta will be equals to 32.31, then 0 degrees, and then minus 32.31. Be very careful about this thing, that for the negative direction we need to clockwise, we need to move clockwise. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 5. The curve has equation this. Find the equation of the normal to the curve at the point 2 and 1. Giving your answer in the form ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, where a, b and c are integers. Now for this one, for finding the equation of the normal, we just need two things. The first thing is the gradient at that point and any point of the normal. We have the point on the normal, that is 2 and 1. So first of all, we need to find out the gradient. So dy by dx will be equals to, equation will become 3 into 2x square minus 5 whole power minus 1. So if we integrate, if we differentiate it, so this will be minus 1 into 2x square minus 5 whole power minus 2 into internal derivative. Now we need to take the derivative, we need to take the internal derivative. So this will be d by dx 2x square minus 5, because we have used the power rule for this expression, so we need to integrate it again. Now this will be minus 3 divided by 2x square minus 5 whole square multiply by, now if we integrate it, this will be 4x, because the integration of this will be 4x and the integration of this will be 0. Differentiation of this will be 0. And now if we write it further, so this will be equals to, the gradient will be minus 12x whole divided by 2x square minus 5 whole square. Now the gradient of the curve is, now point is 2 and 1. So it means that we need to put the value of 2 at 2 and 1, at 2 and 1, the gradient will be, the gradient of the curve will be equals to minus 12 into 2 divided by 2 into 2 square minus 5 whole square, which means minus 24 divided by 2, 4, 8 minus 5 whole cube whole square, and this will be minus 24 divided by 3 square, which means 9. So gradient will be equals to minus 8 minus 8 by minus 8 by 3. This will be the gradient for the curve. Now we need to find out the gradient for the normal. Now gradient for the normal will be the reciprocal of this, the negative reciprocal of this. So this will be 3 by 8. Because we know that, let's say if this is the curve and this is the point and the coordinates of this point is 2 and 1, and if this is a normal line, so it means that at this point the gradient will be, the product of the gradient of the curve and the line will be equals to -1. So that is why we can say that -1 by gradient of the line, gradient of the curve. normal line and curve. Now that is why this, and the point is 2 and 1. Now we need to find out the equation of the normal. So for equation of the normal, we need to write y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. We have to use this one. So the points y coordinate is -1. This one is 3 by 8 and x minus 2. Now if we simplify it further, so this will be y is equals to 3 by 8x minus 3 by 4. Basically this one is minus 3 by 8 into 2, then plus 1. Now this will be equals to y is equals to 3 by 8x plus 1 minus 3 by 4. Now we can simplify the constant one, so this will be 1 minus 3 by 4, 1 minus 3 by 4, so this will be equals to 1 by 4. So finally I can write y is equals to 3 by 8x plus 1 by 4. This is in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Let's read the question again. Giving your answer in the form this. Okay, so giving your answer in the form this means we need to rearrange this one, and the first one should be the coefficient of x. A will be the coefficient of x. So if we rearrange this one, but before rearranging, we can simplify it further. So we have to take the LCM. So 3x plus 2, and it means that 2y is equals to 3x plus 2, and then finally 3x minus 2y plus 2 is equals to 0. Now if we compare it, so a will be equals to 3, b will be equals to minus 2, and c will be equals to plus 2. So this will be the final answer. We need to write the answer in this form. So please carefully read the question and then answer, because we need to follow the instructions and we have to keep the command words in our mind. Let's move to the next question. Question number 6. It is given that the coefficient of x cube in the expansion this is 432. Find the value of this. So for this one, we need to use the binomial expansion. And we know that the binomial expansion formula is this one, a plus b whole power n. Let me write it over here, that the formula is a plus b whole power n is equals to a power n plus n1 a power n minus 1 b plus n2 a power n minus 2 b square, and so on. Now just expand the first term that 2 plus ax whole power 4 will be equals to what? Now we can see that our a is 2 and our b is ax. Now what we can do is, so this will be 2 power and n is 4. So 2 power 4 plus n1, a is 2. So 2 power 4 minus 1 ax plus 2. Now n is 4. Let me change this one with 4. So 4, 4, 2, 2 power 4 minus 2 ax whole square, and plus 4, 3, 2 power 4 minus 3 ax whole cube. Now what we can do is we can simplify it further. So this will be 2 power 4 is what? 2 power 4 is 16. So 16 plus, now this will be NC1, 4C1, 4, 4C1. So this one is 4. So let me write it over here. 4 into 2 cube. 2 cube means 8 ax plus 4c2. 4c2. So this will be 6. So 6 into 4 a square x square plus 4c3. 4c3. So this will be equals to 4. So 4 into 2 into a cube x cube. Okay. Now 2 plus a power ax whole power 4 will be equals to 16 plus 8 4 the 32 ax plus 24 a square x square plus 8 a cube x cube. Now we know that we have to multiply it with 5 minus ax. So if we multiply it with 5 minus ax, 5 minus ax multiplied by 2 plus ax whole power 4 is equals to 5 minus ax multiplied by 16 plus 32 ax plus 24 a square x square plus 8 a cube x cube. Now we are interested in the coefficient of x cube. The coefficient of x cube. So we have to multiply, like if we multiply this one with 16, it won't give us x cube. Then same goes with this one, same goes with this one. But if we multiply 5 with 8a cube x cube, it will give us the variable x cube or the coefficient of x cube. Now similarly, if we multiply negative ax with this one, it won't give us x cube. It won't give us x cube. But if we multiply negative ax with 24 a square x square, it will give us x cube. So we will not multiply the other terms with with 5 minus ax. So this will be 40 a cube x cube minus a cube x cube. This will be 24. This will be negative 24 a cube x cube. And if we simplify it further, because we know that these two are the like terms, so 16 a cube x cube. Now they are saying that the coefficient of this will be 432. So it means that the coefficient is this one. So which means that 16a cube is equals to 432. So 432 divided by 16. So this will be equals to 27. So a cube is equals to 27. And if we take the cube root, so this will be equals to a will be equals to 3. Now they are saying that let's check this one, that if we take the cube root of the answer, so this will be equals to 3, and this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear, and if you have any question you can ask it in the comment section. Today we have discussed the paper February-March 2024, paper 1-2, and we have solved from question number 1 till question number 6. In the next class we will solve the remaining questions from 7 to 11. And if you will have any question regarding any concept, you can ask it in the comment section, and if you have missed the previous videos you can see the link in the description. Thank you.